Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Let's go back to Kagetsu Tohya. Last time we finished off the final 10 Nights of Dream side story with Dawn, which is really good. I really like that. It was more serious than some of the other ones. Well, not more serious than all of them, but more serious than the other two fan-made ones. Whatever. Hey, Gogeta and Meridak. And yeah, so we just have these summer festival stuff left. I don't know how long these are. So I only titled it for Arkwid, but if they're like only like 50 minutes or something, I'll probably end up doing CL as well. But I just assumed it'd be like 90 minutes or something. So anyway, let us get started. Arkwid Summer Festivals. Okay. I could hear insects chirping. The radiant heat of midday had cooled somewhat with the coming of night. Seems that summer will be over soon, yeah. The evening wind brings a gentle and glorious cool, but somehow it has a sad grace to it. I was the one who suggested let's go to the festival. Oh god. Is Arkwid getting too into it? During last weeks of August, today, the day of the fireworks celebration. Alongside, there's a festival held at a shrine outside of town. Suggesting that we go there is nothing surprising. Uh-huh. For those of us who live in this town, going to the shrine's festival, is the usual custom. At the close of summer is the usual custom. Hey Arkwid, you're taking too long. Soon the fireworks aren't gonna. If we don't leave soon, the fireworks are gonna start. Okay, I'm coming. From inside the mansion, I heard Arkwid's lively voice. I'm surprised. Yet, you know what? I was gonna say I'm surprised Akiha's okay with Arkwid like changing or whatever she's doing in the mansion, but I guess she can't really stop her. So, when I had first invited Arkwid to the festival, she just tilted her head and waited for an explanation. Then, when I explained what a festival was, she came straight to the mansion to see Kohaku. Okay? Man, how many times have you said the same thing? I crossed my arms and sighed. It's already been 30 minutes since Arkwid entered Kohaku's room. You know, I have a bad feeling about leaving those two alone together, but you know, it's fine. I assume Kohaku's just getting her set up with like Yukata or something. Yukata. Even though the festival will start any minute, she hasn't moved an inch from the mansion. Thanks for waiting. The door opened. What do you mean, thanks for waiting? Exactly what have you been? No. Not quite the design I imagined she would go with, but it's nice. Ta-da! I'm borrowing Kohaku. Okay, oh, so it's Kohaku's, that's why. I mean, even for Kohaku, I don't know. Also display image, get a little screenshot there, you know. Okay. I'm borrowing Kohaku's kimono. Go on, Shiki. Have anything to say? My complaints stopped dead. Arkwid was wearing a white kimono and happily doing a little spin step. It's a little embarrassing. Hey, how's it look, Shiki? I don't look strange, do I? No. I mean, I suppose you could call it strange. Arkwid and kimonos would seem like a very mismatched pairing. Even so, why is she so mind-blowingly beautiful? I don't know, man. It looks really good. What do you think? Isn't it a lot harder to move around in than in your normal clothes? Yeah, to tell the truth, it's a little difficult to move in. But this is fun. It's great feeling like a different person. And besides, I'm dressed like you are, Shiki. Arkwid lifted one sleeve and spun in a circle. When she did, the fluttering kimono gave the illusion of becoming a white dress. Well, then let's go. The festival's going to start soon, right? Yep. Gonna start soon. She was the one that kept me waiting, yet she's the one that goes running off first. Wait up, Arkwid. Geez, you really are childish. I hurriedly chased that white kimono. Ah, well. That same playful, childlike Arkwid is... again, weird phrasing. Is the one I love best, though. There's no helping it, really. She's dressed unusually, but anyway, I caught up to and past Arkwid, and we hurried to the last festival of the year. Alright, I get she's not used to moving in a kimono, but him outpacing her seems very unlikely. I guess there's also the option that maybe she let him pass her, because he actually knows where he's going, and she doesn't. But, oh? This look... This just reminds me of the walkway to Ryudo Temple. I know it's not quite as tree heavy in Fate when you go to the Ryudo Temple, but like I don't know, just that's reminded me of. With all that, the sun set on the road to the shrine. The stairs to the shrine on the plateau are long, and surrounding us were other people heading to the festival. Hey, looks fun. Even though these people are here, I don't feel uncomfortable at all, and everyone seems so cheerful. It almost doesn't seem like a human town. I walked while concentrating on the music coming from the fairgrounds. Arkwid seemed quite happy, taking bouncy steps up the stairs. This festival really is a festival. It feels nice, like everyone here is in a dance together. Arkwid gave a cat-like stretch. Nah, there's no bond dancing up there, but, well, even without dancing, it's still a festival. Bond dancing? What's that? Her tilted head asked. Bond dancing is when everyone gets in a circle and dances. That's right. Originally it had some sort of ritual meaning, but these days it doesn't feel like that anymore. Yeah, it's more just like a cultural thing now rather than ritualistic. Contemplated Arkwid. I thought she had something to say, but... never mind. Let's hurry up and go. It looks like it's already started. Energetically, she rushed up the steps. Oh, Arkwid. Always going at your own pace. In the ground, various sorts of booths were lined up. Starting with cotton candy and goldfish scooping, then a modern masks shop and a rifle range, a drum game that could be found in any video arcade, etc., etc. A bustling scene of activity enough to dazzle the eyes. I think Natsu just loves stairs going up to temples and moon metaphors. Yeah, probably. Therefore, the grounds were jammed with people, so we needed to be careful not to be separated. What? just pog. Hey, what's that, Shiki? Every time he passed the shop, Arkwood stopped. Ah, that's a water balloon. You fill the inside with water, then when you hit the rubber outside, the water goes splash, splash. It's not really interesting, so let's keep moving. Keep moving. Well, if she's never, if she's never, had a water balloon before, maybe it is interesting. To her, anyway. I think it's neat. Come on, buy one. I assume that's a typo. So I think it's supposed to be buy one, but yeah, probably just a typo. T and Y are right next to each other. Come on, buy one, buy one. Listen, you. Ever since we started, that's all you've said. Also, Arkwood, aren't you loaded? Like, can't you literally just make gold out of thin air? At this rate, you'll hit every shop. Of course, that's what I intend to do. Fair, fair enough. There's about 40 shops here in all, right? That's a lot. And that means there are only 30 left. Only 30. Like hell, right? Damn, you want to empty my wallet, don't you? Maybe. Perhaps. In between muttering similar complaints, Graham, just give me one of these. One of those, please. Not that one. One of the white ones. Yeah, that cat-like one. Tanoshiki pulled his wallet from his pocket. I'm really indulgent, aren't I? Yeah, a bit. Arkwood's rampage through the booths continued. With a continuous bap from hitting the water balloon at super high speed, Arkwood proceeded to plow her way through cotton candy, yakisoba, and goldfish scooping. I enjoyed myself watching, occasionally joining in. And so we passed the time. At a loud boom, we looked up to see a large glowing flower bloom in the sky. They actually got a... I can't tell if this is a picture or a drawing. The filtered pictures they use. Sometimes I can't tell if it's that or a drawing. It could go either way. The fireworks. One after another rose the waves of multicolored fireworks. Arkwood, the fireworks are stopped. I looked to the side and my voice halted. Arkwood was wordlessly, childishly staring up at the fireworks dying in the night sky. Bam, bam. The sky was burned with sounds of explosions. Red, blue, and glowing like the Milky Way. Those fleeting man-made stars. They were beautiful. Those never seen in nature, illusionary flowers. Arkwood just stood staring. Wave after wave they rose, those clusters of fading lights. What she saw there, I don't know. She just silently, longingly, as if for a distant home, stared up at the burning sky. Were fireworks common when she lived at the Millennium Castle? Like, yeah, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if they were pretty easy to get hold of for them, but like before she murdered everyone, that is. With the fireworks over, the festival quickly lost its fever pitch. It too was ending. You could no longer see even a trace of the surging crowds, and the shops that had been so noisy began to one then another close up and depart. Are they really all just gonna be like 20 minutes long? I could probably do them all if that's the case. No, there's gotta be more to it. The fireworks were over. The festival was over. And the night was wearing on. The brilliant summer evening was almost gone now, with neither shape nor shadow remaining. That was fun, Shiki. We stood behind the shrine, looking down on the city. Yeah, I knew Hana was flower. I didn't know the other one, though. In this place where only we remained. Was it? But I guess that makes sense. Gotta get the, yeah. Gotta get the fire part of it somewhere. So yeah, it's like, rather than firework, it's technically fire flower, but it's like, yeah. Was it? Well, if you enjoyed it, that's good. A bit of a distracted answer. Probably because I simply couldn't shake the image of Arkwood's face as she was watching the fireworks. I was just happy that today had been a fun and happy day for her. What's wrong, Shiki? You seem kind of down. I'm just a little tired. We did get dragged all over the place in the crowd after all. Yeah, going to like festivals and carnivals and things of that nature are really, well, I wouldn't say tiring. I mean, it is kind of tiring. But yeah. Man, next time we're going to be treated like invalids. Wait, what? What? Especially Arkwood with her. Let's try all the shops game. I don't know how I don't know how you got to invalids from that, but okay. Eh? Next time, you said, but isn't the last festival? Is it? I think it's supposed to be this. Yeah, today's festival was the last one for the year. But next year there's another, right? As long as summer comes, the festivals will go on forever. True. Ah, that's right. Right, next year too, I can go with you, Shiki. Yeah, sure. Yay, celebrated Arkwood. Looking at her, I couldn't help but smile too. That's right. This festival is over. And tomorrow the hot, fun days of summer will be over too. And these days since I met Arkwood, since we fought together, someday they will come to an end. Even I know that. And surely that end's not too far away. Yeah, that's, That makes me curious. I mean, no one probably knows, but like, the Tsukihime 2 that never ended up happening, were they gonna go from like Arkwood's true end, or were they gonna go from a different ending? Because like, I don't know how they would make it work as, because like she was his main love interest, right? So how would it? No specifics, but arc route. Cause like, cause like with Melty Blood, right? Obviously, it has to go from, you know, at least one of the routes where Arcwood stuck around. Because, well, obviously, yeah. But I'm just thinking mainly because like Len is a plot point. So unless they removed Len in Tsukihime 2 for if it went the true end route, that'd be kind of, that would feel weird, right? Going from KT to, of course, I guess if Tsukihime 2 had happened, KT wouldn't have happened. Maybe. Because by the time they were making KT, Tsukihime 2 had been cancelled. So, I don't know. Don't know if good end or true end in the story is Shiki tracking her down. That would make sense. Noinasu wouldn't have been from any ending we've ever seen. Or maybe the manga ending. When did the manga come out, though? The manga was like... Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, it would have... When they were making Tsukihime 2, I don't think the manga would have even started, or if it did, it would have been... Start date. Let's see. Oh no, I guess the manga began serialization in 2003. But yeah, it didn't end until 2010. But they would have started work on, again, like, hypothetically speaking, they would have started work on Tsukihime 2 before 03. So that wouldn't have made a lot of sense. I guess if they ever do end up doing it too, it'll probably go from, I mean, probably off the remake, I would assume. But then you still have the issue of, unless they do another manga for the remake, which that would be confusing. I don't know. And surely that end is not too far away. But even so, as long as I can live these days, as long as I can walk by Arcwood's side, then I would be foolish to regret that. Hey Shiki, what do you want to do tomorrow? The school's still closed, so let's go play somewhere. That sounds good. The beach, well, that'd be bad. So let's go into the mountains. Why would the beach be bad, huh, Shiki? What's wrong with the beach? Not many days left, so if we don't hurry up, they'll end. Huh? Arcwood tilted her head inquiringly at the word end. I mean... I looked down at the town and took a deep breath. The night wind was a little cool and swept across my sweaty body. This festival is over. But there's no time to regret that. The days go on forever. Summer, too, is over now, isn't it? I mean, yeah. The seasons turn again. My time with Arcwood isn't over yet. I assume the summer festival bits take place in the waking world, right? Like after he wakes up. I would assume. And that's why I won't think of today as anything other than just another day. Someday the end will come, and this will be just one radiant memory saying thank you. That's why this ending too will become just another shining memory tomorrow. Then let's go, Arcwood. I stood up. Arcwood hurried to keep up as she came along. Thus, from the plateau overlooking the town, we returned to our normal city lives. Shiki's intuition as a harem protagonist tells him that the beach episode setting is dangerous. Yeah. I mean, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? Like, well, actually, you know what? Worst case scenario is they rock up to the beach, Arkwid's in a skimpy bikini, a bunch of dudes try to hit on her, and she, like, gets annoyed and smacks them a little too hard. Yeah, I guess that would be an issue. Plus the whole... Yeah. I suppose that would be the worst case. Thus, from that plateau overlooking the town, we returned to our normal city lives. This hot summer is over. So until next time, when these happy times are added up and the end has come, once more remember this summer. Okay, so yeah, these are really short then. So I'll probably do CLs and I'll split them up into 2, do front side and back side, and I'll do the other 3 next time. Scenario programming. So yeah, this is... Yeah, I guess that could happen too. Yeah, Akiha and the twins catch wind that Shiki's going to the beach with Arkwid, and they're like, or at least Akiha anyways, like, and then yeah, that could happen. I can see that. And then CL somehow finds out as well. Save extra time for... I don't even know what extra time is. Is it something you unlock? Okay, well I can't even skip these. I guess because it's like the final like credits, they don't let you skip them. So we have to sit here for a minute or 2. Split it 3 and 2 instead of 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, no, control doesn't work. I can't click. Yeah. Oh, our talk and prelude in the schedule anywhere? I probably know what you're talking about, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. What do you mean by talk and preload? Oh, those would be post actress again. Oh, speaking of actress again, I tried to find another non-Steam version. Downloaded it, had the same problem, so I don't know how I'm gonna continue AA. And like all my extras, like spending cash is going towards the Tsukihime remake, so I'm kind of... So I can't buy the Steam version, so... Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to put Actress Again off until I can save more money. My shady version is based on Steam version. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting both versions I think ended up being like community, the community edition or whatever it's called. Which are both based off the unfinished Mirror Moon translation from my research on it. Type Moon did a message. You should drink only once you're 20. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably have to put it off until Actress Again goes on sale. I don't know, because it ended up being $25. I could have sworn it was like 10, but maybe I saw it on sale for 10 once, and that's why I thought it was that much. But we'll see. Melody Blood actress again, Steam. Yeah. And like, I could get a really cheap key off one of those key shops, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because a lot of those gray market key shops, yeah. Anyway, okay. Let's do CL. See what... I wonder if she'll have a different kimono or if she's gonna borrow Kohaku's as well. I hope she has her own unique one. Like, I could imagine she's the type that would have purchased one when she came to Japan. I have a Steam-based high-seas version too. It works. Yeah, I just... I don't know, it just seems... I don't know. Pirating the Steam versions of games it was really scary. I could hear insects chirping. The radiant heat of okay, so this starts off the same. I mean, it makes sense. Seems that summer will be over soon. The evening wind brings a gentle and glorious cool, but somehow it has a sad grace to it. Oh. Okay, so we're not starting off at the mansion this time. Interesting. Senpai was the one who suggested let's go to the festival. During the last weeks of August, today, the day of the fireworks celebration. Alongside, there's a festival held at a shrine outside of town. Suggesting that we go there is nothing surprising. For those of us who live in this town, going to the shrine's festival at the close of summer is customary, and the fireworks festival is one of those normal things people like to do in the summer. So yeah. However, since the invitation came from Senpai, the nuance is different. Since Senpai is a foreigner and unfamiliar with... Oh, she does get a unique, okay. A flower pattern is not... Again, everything... Well... When I imagined them in kimonos, I was not... I don't know, neither of them have, like, met my expectations for what they were gonna wear, I'll be honest. Senpai's a foreigner and unfamiliar with Japanese festivals, but mostly because... I can hear the whistles. It sounds bustling and fun. It's a pattern that they can be hand-drawn. Yeah, fair. This is fair enough. I didn't expect her to be able to wear a yukata so flawlessly. Okay, wait, so... Arkwood... Wait, yeah, it said Arkwood wore a kimono, right? But now CL's wearing a yukata instead. I know they're different. It's just very... It's interesting that they... Cause yeah, cause I even, before it said kimono in Arkwood's thing, I was like, oh, is she gonna wear a yukata? Because that's what I usually associate, like, summer festivals and anime with. Whereas kimonos are more like New Year's shrine visit type deals. But, I didn't expect her to be able to wear a yukata so flawlessly. Tono-kun, you seem a little tired. Is something wrong? Eh? No, I've got plenty of energy. It's just that you look so pretty in that yukata that I'm a bit nervous. Oh.
Thank you, Tono-kun. Since you think so, I guess there was a point to all the effort I spent making it.
Oh, you made it yourself. CL-senpai looked back at me with a soft smile. Ugh. Adult. Answering like that only makes me even more nervous. That's right. Senpai, is this your first time at a Japanese festival?
Yes, that's right. I've heard about them, but this is the first time I'll experience one myself. My father came to Japan once, and it seems like he went to a festival back then. When I was a child, I listened to all of his tales, and thought how nice it would be to see the dancing and play the drums.
The drums, huh? Well, I'm sorry, but this shrine doesn't do dancing. There are a bunch of shops, but there's no space for the stage.
Is that so? That's a little disappointing.
Again, Senpai softly smiled. Perhaps because of the yukata she's wearing, but she seems even more grown up than usual. But the food from the shops is really good. Roast squid or yakisoba, they're all superb.
Yes, of course I investigated everything. This festival's reputation is that all the most delicious shops from town gather here.
Yeah. Senpai smiled another adult smile. Well, that's Senpai for you. True. No matter how adult she dresses, there's never any lapse in her likes taking priority. True. I hope there's a scene where where she finds out there's no like curry stall, so she's like, no! Creeping up the stairs to the grounds filled with people. The cramped lines of the 40 shops, the dense currents of people, the fluttering sounds of festival music, the smells of many different foods. And
that was delicious. The taste was excellent, and the volume was also very satisfying.
One demon with a bottomless stomach.
But I wonder if I should try another one. That sense of total satisfaction was a little lacking. Perhaps because the sauce's flavor was a little thin?
Yeah, maybe. After consuming a plate of okonomiyaki. Shouldn't it be okonomiyaki? Hang on. Yeah, when I start to type it in, there's the okonomiyaki. Hang on, let me... Okonomiyaki? Yeah, okay. They just left out the no, I guess. After consuming a plate of okonomiyaki, the size of a baseball mitt, CL-senpai looked towards her next target, a yakisoba shop. I've heard of tightening your belt, but her gastrointestinal tract is truly fearsome. Yeah. Senpai, don't you think it's about time we stopped eating and moved on to other amusements? Ugh. Uh-oh. We've returned to the takoyaki shop we were at earlier.
Don't be so silly, Tono-kun. We've been moving around all this time, haven't we?
Yeah.
And isn't food one of the major amusements?
Even if you say that with a smile, it's no good. Come on, it's about time for the fireworks, so we've got to get moving. We did come to see the fireworks, didn't we?
That's true, but...
Senpai looked confusedly between me and the shop. Leave the poor shop owners alone! The booths had even better food than you expected, huh?
That's right. Just as I would expect from you, Tono-kun. I don't have to say anything, and you understand.
A joyous CL senpai. Wrong. I don't understand at all, so I'm going to drag you away. I grabbed Senpai's sleeve and began walking.
But I haven't eaten any of the rising yakisoba, or the oya yakitori, or even the black hole animal roast.
Yeah, it's better if you don't eat anything with strange names like those, so we're going this way. Dragging every step, I pulled Senpai away from that glutton's delight, the food court. I'm sure those shop owners are thanking you.
The great city's roast persimmons, the naked flight's strawberry grapes, bulletin toast and apple jelly.
Senpai kept murmuring the names of the shops like a spell. It'll be alright. Once the fireworks are over, we can come back. You can eat everything you want then, okay? The food's not going to run away, but the fireworks will. So right now, that's our priority.
Ooh, but the shops have that peak time when they really get into the swing of things.
Now she's squatting and scribbling something on the ground. Not so adult now, is she? Then, just as I was thinking that this might be serious. Oh. A large rumbling noise pealed through the night sky. Ah! Senpai and I gasped in harmony. At the same time, we looked to the sky and saw... blooming brightly in many colors, flowers born from gunpowder. Bam, bam, bam! This is a part of the plateau after all, so it feels very close to the fireworks. That blaze of glory. The smell of gunpowder and the scattered fragments of those flowers of flame. The night sky was muddied, but amidst the smoke, designs of red, blue, orange bloomed and fell one after another.
Aren't they pretty?
I heard Senpai's voice from beside me. Yeah. With only that empty response, I stared upwards at the incessantly flashing sky. One by one, the lights disappeared. While watching their beauty, I suddenly realized how precious this day was. The fireworks continued to rise without pause. And in the one instant of shining, above the distantly seen Earth, I could see eternity.
Ah, that one was incredible. A 5-fold cluster of fireworks.
I feel like flowers born from gunpowder can be a pretty raw metaphor for an old battlefield. Yeah. My first thought about that was the one... I don't think it happened during, like, modern times of gunpowder being a thing. But, oh yeah, wasn't it Hannibal who, like, salted the earth or whatever? Or did something to the earth so that nothing would grow after he, like, would win battles? No, I know that's kind of fucked up, but... that was like, yeah, that sort of thing was my first, like, thought. That one was incredible.
A 5-fold cluster of fireworks.
I heard from the side. Senpai stared upwards to the fireworks staining the sky. As I looked at her profile, I thought, for how long can we go on like this?
Huh?
But that has nothing to do with this moment. Before us lie many mountains of problems, and it's difficult to imagine that we can stay like this forever. But that has nothing to do with now. Just like those fireworks shining in the heavens fade in an instant, there's nothing that lasts forever. I think Vlad the Third torched the land when he had to retreat. Can't remember the rest. Oh yeah, and I think I actually read that in his biography in Fate. No, the thing in Fate Extra only talked about his victories, I think. But yeah, with the tactics he employed, I wouldn't be surprised. Just like those fireworks shining in the heavens fade in an instant, there's nothing that lasts forever. But in that radiance, you can see an eternity, or you can see eternity, storing that irreplaceable and unrepeatable moment in your heart. You move into the future. When these fireworks are over, the festival ends. When the festival is over, that means summer 2 is over, senpai. The first summer's end I've spent with her. So, would Melty Blood render this summer festival stuff non-canon? Because... Or I guess, no, because Melty Blood takes place over the course of a couple of nights, right? And if this is the end of summer, I guess this could take place after Melty Blood? I suppose? The first summer's end I've spent with her. Eh? Did you say something, Tono-kun? Nope, nothing. Just that group of 6 fireworks was impressive. Wasn't it? This is how fireworks should be. Happily, CL Senpai responded. Smiling back, I looked up once more. The rings of fire blooming in the sky. The festival's ending brushes away the uncomfortable sweat of the summer day. Any moment, the flowers will fade, and the night will regain its previous quiet. The twinkle of just living day by day. But in a heart burned by those flames again and again, someday scars will form. Ah, 8! That one was 8 fireworks, Tono-kun. Beside me is the smile of my beloved. The fireworks will cease, the festival will close, and the summer will end. Before I knew it, my hands were full of all the many things and traces of the year. Oh. Oh, it's about time for the finale, senpai. Looks like the end will be a group of 10 or even 20. So right now, I'll just move forward without thinking those dark thoughts. The seasons will pass and my years will come to an end. But until then, I'll just keep moving forward. Because that's life. So, even should I end up in heaven, right now with my beloved, I'll make more memories than anyone could hold. Yeah. So then, until next time, and next year's summer, let it be a splendid hot season. So you know how at the start of Melty Blood's story mode, they talk about how it's like absurdly hot. Is this referencing that? Does Melty Blood take place like a year after Kagetsu Tohya? I thought it took place immediately after in the summer. But if it's a year later, that would... Yeah, but I was just saying, because like that right here he just said, you know. Also, I still can't skip it. That's annoying. It should be the same summer. Yeah. I guess maybe him saying hopefully next summer is hot or whatever. Maybe that's just coincidence. I'm probably just reading too much into that line. But again, timeline wise though, assuming it is the same summer, this would have to take place after the events of Melty Blood, because this was the end of summer, whereas Melty Blood was like early summer, when it was still at like So. Anyway, come on. I suppose I could skip it by just closing the game and relaunching it. But that would be that'd be silly. Wait, special scenario drinking Dreaming Moon? Wait, have I done that? Wait, what? You get to, okay. I was like, I don't remember that. Okay. Come on. Damn, they really don't want you to skip the final credits. I've hit every button. I've hit control, I've clicked my mouse, I've flicked escape. Okay, here we go. Type Moon daily message. This is useless. Thanks. Okay. Sure. And then we'll do Akiha, and then I guess Hisu and Kohaku will be next time, I suppose. Alright. I assume Akiha is gonna have like a red yukata. You know, that would just make sense. I could hear insects. Yeah. Same thing as usual. Radiating the heat of midday. Right? Seems that summer will be over soon. The evening wind brings a gentle, glorious cool. Has a sad grace to it. Okay, back to him being the one who suggested it. Okay. I was the one who suggested let's go to the festival. During the last weeks of August, today, the day of the fireworks celebration. Alongside, there's a festival held at a shrine outside of town. If you live in this town, then that's just one of those normal things people do in the summer. But for the members of the Tono family, I don't think that's the case. Because of their pride as members of one of the famous houses, the Tono household members never went to the town festival. As children, both Akiha and I would just watch the shooting fireworks from a distance. But that was the story up until I turned 8. After I, Tonoshiki, moved to the Arima household, going to the festival became my usual way to end the summer. Since Akiha was left in the mansion, she just watched the distant fireworks by herself. Well, I'm sure Kohaku and Hisui would watch with her. Probably. Maybe. And that's the reason. The reason why I suggested to Akiha, who, despite living in this town, had never seen the festival, that we go to the shrine. But even so, she's slow. It's been more than an hour since she had said, please wait outside for me. It's not as if waiting is an agony or anything, but if we don't leave soon, we won't be in time for the fireworks. I paced around the mansion courtyard. Just as I was reaching a fever pitch, I'm sorry, Nissan, for making you wait. Akiha spoke from behind me. Hold it. I'm sorry doesn't cut it. You know when the festival starts, so if you had to get ready, then why didn't you start... Oh. See, this is pretty much what I imagined for Akiha. Like this? She's the first one where it's like, yeah, this makes... Well, I just noticed the pigtails! Or the, I guess, twin tails. she's. I can see where they pulled the Rin design from. Like, hang on. Rin, Fate, Stay Night. This is yeah. Yeah. Okay. Start getting ready earlier.
Yes. Is something wrong, Nissan?
No? No?
Looking so surprised.
Nah. You apologize, so it's fine. he backed down hella quick. I averted my gaze to try to hide the bump of my racing pulse. Forget that, Akiha. What did you do to your hair?
This. I just chose to change it to match my yukata. That's all. Does it look strange?
Smiling, Akiha asked me. Idiot, of course not. I started to shout, but managed to restrain myself. In the first place, if she didn't look good, then I wouldn't have asked anything. I was just, you know. She just looked so cute, like a different person, that my mouth just slipped and I spoke before I realized it.
Nissan.
Why? Okay, look, I'm not complaining that she's getting getting attention, right? But why is she? I feel like she's getting a bit more attention than the other two did. As for her look, I don't know how I feel about that.
Nissan. What is it? You're acting a little strange. I don't want to say this, but surely you aren't going to try to cancel now, are you?
Her cute smile changed instantly, returning to her usual strict self. No, it's nothing important. Just dazed a moment, that's all. So don't worry about it. Thanks to that, I couldn't give a clear answer.
Dazed, you say? Why were you dazed, Nissan?
It's not obvious? There, I pointed at the sky. The sun had sunk halfway past the horizon already. Good save, I guess? Basically, during this season, if someone says dazed, then it usually has something to do with that damned hot sun, I was trying to say. Right. Wink. The stairs up to the shrine. Around us flowed people heading, like us, towards the festival. Clip-clop, clip-clop. Akiha's light steps. From the shrine ahead, we could hear the sound of music. A dry wind was blowing, slightly cooling my sweating body.
So there was a place like this in this town. I thought it was strange when I heard about this out-of-place plateau, though.
Calmly, Akiha climbed the stairs. Moving so unhesitantly despite this being her first time here is very like her, but unconsciously her steps lengthened. Thanks to that, I was panting slightly in my hurry to keep up with her. Yeah, I mean, she never got to go. You know, maybe she's excited. Hold it, Akiha. Slow up the pace a little. I called ahead to her. Akiha spun in place to face me.
My, you're out of shape, Nissan. It's because you never get any exercise that you're like this. Aren't you embarrassed to be out of breath just because of just because of a few steps.
Ha. She said that while she's even more out of breath than I am. Yeah, well, you really don't need to hurry that much, Akiha. If we're this close, we'll be able to see the fireworks fine. And the festival isn't going to run away, you know. I can understand that you want to get to the shrine as soon as possible, though. How childish, I gazed teasingly at Akiha.
What? I am not that excited to go to the festival.
Uh-huh. Really? Then let's sit down somewhere around here. If all we're going to do is watch the fireworks, then this place is fine, right? Oh?
That is unacceptable. I will go to the festival together with you, Nissan.
Akiha's really pumped up. Suddenly, she realized what she just said. Yeah, what was that, Akiha? See? It's fine. No need to be so stubborn. Today's a festival, after all. We should relax and take our time to enjoy ourselves. Don't worry, even if we don't hurry, it's not going to disappear. Unless...
Humph.
Okay, yeah. Get your tsundere-ness out of there. I just realized that what I suit. Yeah, wait, never mind.
Humph. I know that without even you. I know that even without you saying anything.
Really now? Okay. Pouting a bit, Akiha obediently descended to stand next to me. And with the clip-clop sounds of her sandals echoing around us, we climbed towards the fairgrounds side by side. The grounds were almost a different world. Lines of shops, big and small, lit up every which way. The paths overflowed with crowds of people, and in our ears was nostalgic festival music. Well, nostalgic for you. I don't know if it's really nostalgic for Akiha since she's never gotten to go. Here and there hung paper lanterns, their pale glow lighting up the night, almost turning the grounds into bustling daytime. As soon as we reached the grounds, Akiha caught her breath. But I didn't think it was because she was overwhelmed by the clamor of the festival. Yeah, no, she got winded from the steps. Neither of us were children anymore. We've both gone to school, and are old enough to have done all sorts of fun things. Well, that's why we wouldn't be shocked like children just from seeing a little festival like this one. The reason Akiha stopped breathing was surely her childhood dream was finally coming true. Yeah. And I was the same. That wish from 8 years ago. I and Akiha and Hisui and Kohaku-san. My wish that we could all go enjoy ourselves together at this plateau shrine was finally, so late, becoming wait. Did Hisui and Kohaku follow you? Becoming reality.
Well then, Nissan.
With a sigh, like waking from a dream.
Let's have fun. Let's see. How about we start with that shop?
Akiha suggested calmly. Of course. In the time left until the fireworks start, we're going to visit every Okay, now you're the Arkwid to her Shiki. What the hell? We're gonna visit every shop. Grabbing Akiha's hand, I ran off. The overflowing crowds. Amidst them, we played to our heart's content. Oh, that was quick. But I guess we got a lot of her in front of the mansion and going up the steps, so. The fireworks rose into the air. With a pow pow, they illuminated the dark nighttime sky. The radiant fireworks meant the end of the festival. Those momentary flowers that lived in beautiful full bloom for only an instant. Summer is over. Even though it was so hot for so long, tracelessly it has begun to move into the coolness of the next season. The ephemeral memories of a summer. The shooting fireworks seemed almost to be a fleeting symbol of them. The two of us gazed upwards at that vision.
It's a little scary.
Unconsciously, Akiha muttered. Scary? What is? Continuous flowers of fire. The end drew near, with smoke beginning to muddy the sky as each giant ring died its glorious death.
It's because I'm too happy. Today was so fun that I don't need tomorrow. Today was wonderful. Tomorrow will surely not be as nice, right? That's why, if I could, I would want today to go on forever. And that's scary,
Akiha whispered. This happy moment, and unease at its ending. It's because the best moments in life are the best because they can't continue for long. This is something I know well. That unease. Don't be foolish, Akiha. Is something I too suffer.
Huh? Am I a fool?
Yeah. Happy times don't end. Even when they're past, they'll come again. Even if it's nothing more than another typical day. Even though the end of this festival means the end of the summer too. Oh wait, wait. Because if the person you need is by your side, then your happy times can continue forever. That's right. That's because the one who taught me that was you, Akiha. Got it? If you want to be happy forever, then don't desire today to never end.
Just never let go of your own happiness, is what you want to say, hmm? I see. Well, now that you say it, I see that you're right. I really am a fool,
she muttered. Slightly tired, Akiha stared up at the white puffs of smoke in the sky. And soon the festival's final moment had come. Grandly flying waves of fireworks. As if all of today's, no, all of this summer's events were being flung into the sky as tempestuous artificial flowers.
These sorts of showy fireworks are nice, aren't they, Nissan?
Yeah. At heart, you're fond of showy things, so I was sure you'd like them.
Yes, I have taken a terrible liking to them. That's why I'm going to be managing next year's fireworks festival.
What? That came out of nowhere? Smoothly pronouncing that absurd line was my sister. I feel like she would go overboard. Like, she would just get like 100 of like the 20 flare ones, and I feel like that could go really poorly. I don't know. Smoothly pronouncing that absurd line was my sister. Hold it. Wait a second, Akiha. No matter how much you liked it, isn't that a bit extreme?
Well, since that's decided, things might get a bit busy. Let's see. Are there any companies in the Tono group that produce fireworks?
Muttering, Akiha immersed herself in some strange vision. Ah. Seems like next year is going to be crazy too. Yeah. But well, it'll be fun. Just like Akiha said that as long as I'm there, she's happy. If Akiha's by my side, then I'm happy too. Just because summer is over and this last festival has ended too, doesn't mean there's anything to regret. Yeah. It's finally time for the last firework. I looked up at it with a bit of envy. Once fired, to be soon forgotten is the fate of that flower. But even so, that brilliant shining moment before it disappears must be a very happy time. And so, until next time, the festival is over, so let us part with pleasant memories. That was my favorite one. Like, Akiha... Again, okay. Overall, Akiha is my least favorite girl. Her route, though, is probably, like, my third favorite, personally. But her as a... You know, as an overall, looking at her character across all the routes, she's my least favorite. But this is her summer, at least out of the three I've done so far, has been my favorite, purely because you have to take into account the whole, like, she never got to go out, she never got to go to festivals. So having her, like, gobsmacked when she got up the steps and just took it in, it is really heartwarming. That I really enjoyed that. And she got, she didn't just get a yukata, she also got a hair change, which was nice, that look reminds me a lot of young Rin. I mean, just Rin in general, but especially young Rin, like child Rin that we see a few flashes of, like. So it was a lot of, it was nice, but. Now we just gotta wait for this to finish. But yeah, so I assume that unrelenting drinking dream or whatever, that I assume that unlocks when you finish all of the. I assume that unlocks when you finish all of the summer festival bits. Yeah, okay. So I guess that's why you wanted me to do 3 now, huh? Do these 3 and then next time do Hisuiko Haku and then the extra thing. So it makes sense. The one thing about this though that was weird, right, is when it got to the top and he was talking about the dream coming true for them. He mentioned Hisui and Gohaku, but they weren't actually here. Or there. So I thought it was weird that he brought them up. And they didn't, like, appear at all, but... Oh. Type Moon Daily Message. Kagetsu Tohya production notes. Many parts got cut after the planning stage. The biggest would be the Satsuki scenario. Oh, were they planning on adding, like, the Satsuki route to KT? Since it got cut from Tsukihime, but then it got cut from here too? That's rough. she got cut out twice. Three times if you count plus disc. That's rough, buddy. That's a tough pill to swallow. Nasu looked at it and said all the jokes are old. Yeah, that's real, that's unfortunate. Drinking Moon's quite a bit longer than Summer Festival. Yeah, like 20 minutes for Hisu and Kohaku each, so like 40, 45 maybe, and then like by quite a bit longer. Is it like an hour compared to the 20 something, or is it like 2 hours? Yeah, isn't it Sad Satsuki? Hey, BA, I don't know. It's up to you if you want to do. I mean, it's probably fine. A bit over an hour. Let's say like an hour 20. So between add in Hisu and Kohaku's roots, it'd be about 2 hours or so, probably, huh? Hey Goo. Actually, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's. You know what? Let's just do all the summer festivals. It shouldn't take that long, and then I'll do the drinking dream one as its own thing. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll just finish all of these today, and then do the drinking one as its own. So, Hisui. Well, here I have a question about episode Negan Plus. Do you want to do instinctive version? Yeah, I can do that. I was gonna ask that question at the end if there was anything new to the actual endings, with New Game Plus. So, if only Snake Root has new stuff, then yeah, I'll do that. And of course I'll do the DLCs where I'm doing New Game Plus. For the Drinking Moon and the fun section in one stream. The problem with the fun section, right, is I would have to turn on the skip adult content. Which I kind of want to see how cursed it is. So that's why I kind of want to do the fun section as its own thing, as a recording. But, I don't know. Night fell. The sweltering heat of midday had faded. A lonely sunset passed, and gradually the town had reached a mere sweat-raising warmth. A dry wind. Actually, hang on, really quick. I'm gonna change the title of the stream to just Summer Festival rather than Arquid, because I'm ending up doing all of them. Okay, there we go. A dry wind slowly cooled my sweat-beaded skin. With the sundown, summer's skies grew thin, and you could feel the quiet footsteps of autumn approaching. Okay, so this opening is different from the other three. The other three all started the same. This is different. Let's go to the festival. I'd invited Hisui. Today was the day of the fireworks celebration, and the day the town holds the festival. Although there are many places in town to celebrate, I'd chosen the best place to view the fireworks, a shrine slightly outside the city. Oh yeah, this is starting very differently. Because that shrine with its unbroken overlook of the city is in the country. The crowds should be less there. Even people shy Hisui should be able to unconcernedly enjoy herself there. Maybe walking a causeway through the rice fields. Okay, yeah, this is going very differently. From the distance, we could hear the music of the festival band. However, it was not coming from before us, but rather from behind. Amidst the chirping insects and summer breeze, we turned our backs on the festival that had only just begun. I don't. What do you mean?
Shiki-sama. Even now, it's not too far. Wait, will you not go back? I can return to the mansion by myself.
It's fine, Hisui. If you're going home, then so will I. Wait, what? Huh? I'm the one who said we should go together, and besides, I already had plenty of fun earlier. What do you mean you're going home? What?
I'm very sorry. Your enjoyment of the festival was ruined. All because of me.
No, I'm sure you didn't do anything. I'm sure you did nothing wrong. But what? Back at the festival grounds at the shrine. We arrived early, but after only about 30 minutes in the crowd, Hisui's face had become quite pale. Probably because she was unused to all the people, but she had said that she wished to return to the mansion and that I should enjoy the festival by myself. There's no way I could do that. And besides, being by myself would just be boring. And that's why the two of us were returning to the mansion before the fireworks even began. Thinking she offended me, Hisui walked slowly along. Hisui, are you still upset?
Yes. Because I accepted your invitation. All I've done is cause you trouble. I regret that I did not wait at the mansion for you to return.
You didn't cause any trouble at all. Rather, this is the best time I've had all year. But if you didn't enjoy yourself, Hisui, I'm the one who should be apologizing. Hearing that, Hisui put her hands over her mouth. Sorry, Hisui. Ever since we were kids, I've dreamt about going to the festival with you. So I pushed you into this. I was the one who caused trouble for you.
No, it's not like that at all.
So, Hisui, you had fun? I don't know if we go that far. After swallowing her words several times. What a sweetie. Just the way you're feeling. Yeah, I don't. Like, we'll go over after the route. It's fine.
Yes, I had fun, Shiki-sama.
She said with a soft smile. Oh, what, huh? So the two of us walked the causeways. As we drew apart from the shrine, the silence grew, until the only noise came from the insects. The two of us walked alone along the unpaved earthen paths. Being like this isn't bad. Nice atmosphere, I muttered and stretched broadly. Maybe I looked a little strange because Hisui smiled softly.
Yes, it is. I like to be like this too.
Hair waving in the breeze. Even now, that smile seems about to vanish, but it will remain forever in my heart. If I can see that smile, then I don't need anything else. Hisui, when we get back to the mansion, let's do some fireworks. We can buy some sparklers or something.
That's fine. But please refrain from using any strange fireworks.
What do you mean? What do you mean strange?
It would be terrible to start a fire in the woods on the estate.
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty bad. That's true. Don't worry. I won't buy anything that flashy. Smiling at each other, we walked down that road. Wouldn't it be great if this road went on forever? No, that'd be very concerning, actually. Looking up at the sky, that absurd thought crossed my mind.
Shiki-sama, what is it? Why have you stopped so suddenly?
Huh? It's a little sad, that's all. Soon this road will end, and we'll be back in town. Since it's the festival and all, I just wanted to stay like this a little longer. I mean, you could always just, I guess he did stop walking, so there's that. That's not what I meant. Once we get back to the mansion, we'll do something else fun. So it's not like I don't want to go back at all. It's just that, this year's summer is over now. Uh-huh.
Yes, it is. Truly, summer is over.
Solemnly, sentimentally, we stood there on the causeway. Oh, and so, sealing the close of summer, the final salute rang through the air. Ah! Hisui looks at the sky. Or Hisui, look at the sky! The two of us together, surrounded by the soft, silent countryside, stared upwards into the heavens. Aww. Hey, they used a different image! Instead of one giant one. Oh, because they're further away. So it's okay. I mean, that still doesn't really make sense, because even from when they could still see more. But, whatever. I get what they're going for. I dig it. Because they're further away, they get a wider view. My breath caught. Being right up close is really different from seeing them from the town. All the many colors. The explosive bangs that shook the eardrums. The flowers of flame that rose into the dark of night, exploded, then faded away. The countless shooting stars. That one instant, like a red Milky Way.
It's beautiful.
All I could do was nod in response to Hisui's voice. Only this one night would the sky be dyed with flames. But even so, that one instant was so beautiful, it would not be forgotten. That false eternity that I'd come to see every year.
Shiki-sama,
Yeah. Let's hold our festival here. We can stay here until the fireworks are over.
Yes,
answered Hisui. Without even sitting, we looked to the twinkling sky. Surely that was only for an instant. One twinkle faded, then another shining star the same. Just like the two of us cannot be like this forever, this scenery will soon end. The single, unforgotten, unforgettable false eternity. But I don't mind. Even as the boring, normal days and the shining moments pile up, someday, the time for that imitation to become real will come. Maybe this does take place in the dream world still. Just moved further along. Because it's talking about it being an imitation. Nah, that sort of thing doesn't matter. More than anything, right now, we should just enjoy this happiness, and leave all the difficult thinking behind.
Ah, truly beautiful.
Absently muttering, I drew closer to Hisui's side. Hisui didn't say anything, just reached down and held my hand. Responding to that grasp, I just stood and looked up at the stars until the end. the rising fireworks, the end of the burning summer. But as the seasons cycle, summer will arrive again. That's why I have not even one regret. And so our long, long summer is over. Then, till we meet again. Next summer too, I'll be together with you. Oh, man, I'm sad we didn't get this. But I know, it makes sense. Even though I feel like again, I'm assuming each one is going off each girl's specific route. So going off Hisui's route, she should have, like, she should be okay with, maybe, I guess, but no, I guess a huge crowd would be too much. Like, she's better with people and maybe slight touching, but yeah, I guess a giant crowd would be too much. That makes, yeah, that's fair. I'm just sad we didn't get to see her, like, do goldfish scooping or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was nice. Her Yukata was cute. Now we just got Kohaku. I wonder if Kohaku will also be different from the others. Like, will it start like Hisui's did, or will it start like the other three? Because I imagine Kohaku wouldn't have any issue going in the festival itself, I would think. But it's actually really annoying. You can't skip these. Like, I'm literally hitting every button. But what can you do? So, actually, well, we have time. What did you? So what did you mean, Gogeta? I just want to, because I thought I understood what you were saying, but I just want to make sure that I actually do understand. Because I thought I read, the way I read it was that the Snake version of New Game Plus. Oh! Wait. Yeah, New Game Plus. Yeah, I thought, yeah. I was just saying, yeah, I would do Snake Route when in, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, one more. Daily message. System manager's novel recommendation of the day. The Caves of Steel. Alright. Summer festivals. Kohaku. Alright. How's it gonna start? Night fell. The sweltering heat of midday had faded. Okay, so it's starting like Hisui's. The sweltering heat of midday had faded, a lonely sunset passed, and gradually the town had reached a mere sweat-raising warmth. A dry wind slowly cooled my sweat-beaded skin. With the sun down, summer's skies grew thin, and you could feel the quiet footsteps of autumn approaching. Okay, I assume this is Kohaku asking him then. Tomorrow, let's go to the festival. Or not, okay, no. It was still him inviting her. Yesterday, I'd so invited the usually busy Kohaku. She had acknowledged with a smile, and ever since dawn this morning, she'd been working hard. Of course, I helped with as much cleaning as I could. And finally, dusk as the sun set, and it was time for the festival to begin. thought she would go for more of a... Actually, you know what? No. No, this fits. This fits. Oh yeah, she is. She's wearing the white ribbon. That's the one. It's the ribbon, right?
Thank you for waiting.
As she turned up, Kohaku gave a shy smile. Wait a minute, in Arkwid's! Arkwid says, I guess Kohaku probably has multiple. You know what, that makes sense. Because yeah, Arkwid said she borrowed one of Kohaku, or said she borrowed Kohaku's. But I guess it's reasonable to assume Kohaku just has like, probably like 4 or 5 of these, huh? I guess I just misheard what you said the first time. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Cause you know, well, what I thought I said was that I acknowledged that the snake route ending had new scenes. I think because I kind of rambled about what I was thinking about what New Game Plus would add. That I guess maybe things got kind of jumbled. I tend to do that when I ramble. Kohaku's the person wearing kimonos in her personal life, so yeah, she'd be the person on it. Yeah, true. As she turned up, Kohaku gave a shy smile. I was going to speak, but my words and wits were snatched away when I turned my eyes to her. I'm so sad we didn't get one of these, him being like speechless over how she looks with Hisui. With Hisui, we just jumped straight to them leaving. I'm mad.
Shiki-san?
Yeah, Kohaku, what's up? We're just, speechless.
Is something wrong? Your eyes suddenly became so wide.
Nothing at all. It's just in that Yukata, you look, so cute that I couldn't breathe. I didn't say.
Do I look strange? I thought that since I normally wear a kimono, there would be no mismatch.
Kohaku-san asked, quite seriously. But I mean, the one you usually wear is with an apron, it's, you know, usually. It's, you want to see like your work outfit. This is, you know, it's different. Kohaku-san asked, quite seriously. There's nothing strange at all. Kohaku-san, you look great. If you look strange now, then every kimono in Japan must be pure trash. Unthinkingly, I raised a fist in emphasis.
That's going too far, Shiki-san. But I'm happy you think so.
Kohaku-san gave a blushing smile. Perhaps it's because of her pink yukata. Because she normally wears a dull kimono. Today, Kohaku-san looks very young. Enough that calling her Kohaku-san seems somehow wrong.
Shall we go, Shiki-san? The festival has already started.
Kohaku-san spoke to give me a little push to get moving. Yeah, right. Pushed along by the extra energetic Kohaku-san, the two of us left the mansion together. From the heights, we could hear the festival music. The long steps, the clip-clop echoing from Kohaku-san's sandals. The surrounding people, all, like us, heading for the shrine. We Reaching down from above was not only the sound of music, but also the murmur of the crowds and smells of food. Seems like there's still time until the fireworks begin. In other words, the festival has only just begun.
Shiki-san, is this the first time you've been to this festival?
Nah, ever since I went to the Arimas, I've come every year. Well, it was usually Miyako-chan's charm, so rather than a festival, it felt more like a war.
Is that so? This is the first time for me. I have actually been to the festival itself twice before, but today is the very first time I've been able to go inside. On top of that, I'm together with you, Shiki-san. I'm so happy, there's nothing else I could want.
Kohaku-san's voice was lively. I see. Well then, today I'd better properly escort you, Kohaku-san. We should make your first festival a good memory.
Yes, Shiki-san, I can count on you.
Kohaku-san smiled broadly. This is a grave duty. The grounds were overflowing with people. Lined up before the shrine were 40 shops and densely packed, flowing crowds. The festival night was lively, so much so that unless you shouted, no one would hear your voice. Kohaku-san, what do you want to do first? I called to Kohaku-san, who stood by my side.
I'll let you decide, Shiki-san. But I want to try some cotton candy sometime.
Okay. Then follow me. I pushed my way through the crowds. With the tap-tap-tap of her sandals, Kohaku-san followed. And so, Kohaku-san and I explored the shops together. She seemed to have fun just looking at the booths and trailed behind me without buying much at all. However, there was one problem. Maybe it was because of the narrow paths, or maybe there were just too many people. But every time we walked a few meters, Kohaku-san was almost swept away. Even so, she seemed to be having a great time. Smiling all this time, occasionally letting out a childish "wow, kya" of excitement, looking happier than I'd ever seen her before.
Shiki-san, I have a favor to ask.
Kohaku-san pulled up against me so I could hear her. Yes? What is it, Kohaku-san?
Yes, Shiki-san, can we hold hands?
Oh, well, of course. Red-faced, Kohaku-san asked for something that I should be begging for. Uh-huh. I mean, true. I could tell that my own face had turned red. Yeah, that's right. If we're holding hands, then we won't have to worry about being separated. Uh-huh. Pretending to be calm with an effort, I tightly gripped Kohaku-san's hand. Then the fireworks rose into the night sky. Behind the shrine, on a plateau overlooking the town, Kohaku-san and I stood looking up at the sky.
Oh wow, amazing! Shiki-san, did you see that firework just now? All sprinkled like that, it really looked like a willow.
I saw. It almost looked like it was going to fall on us, didn't it?
Yes! It was so pretty, it was almost scary.
Pretty and scary. I guess that would describe Kohaku herself, because she's also quite scary. So she said, but the fireworks weren't the only beautiful thing. Even while watching the fireworks, I was also watching Kohaku-san's smiling profile at my side.
Shiki-san? What is it? And why have you suddenly fallen silent? Do you feel ill?
She seemed worried, and I shook my head to indicate no in response. It's nothing. Just a little regret. If you were going to be this joyous, then I should have taken you all sorts of places even sooner. Summer's already over, so it feels almost too late, I said shamefully. But my words...
My, what are you saying? It's not like you, Shiki-san.
Kohaku-san brushed them off with a smile.
Certainly summer's over. However, isn't that unimportant? After summer comes autumn, and after that is winter. But if it just has to be summer, Shiki-san, then well...
What?
After a while, the next summer will come again.
True? As Kohaku-san spoke, pow! An especially large firework exploded.
Ah, Shiki-san! It's a star mine! A star mine! Look, look!
Placing both hands on my cheeks, she forcibly turned my head upwards. Just like... like, look at it! Fucking look! And there I saw...
Okay.
A beautiful firework falling. That certainly would have been my loss to miss.
See, isn't it pretty? Since we did come to see them, not watching would be rude.
True, I guess.
They're over in an instant, so if we don't remember them, then it would truly be a shame.
Kohaku smiled. That smile was truly innocent, and it was obvious that she was just enjoying every instant of the festival from the bottom of her heart. Yeah, that's right. If they're going to disappear soon, then...
Right! If you don't enjoy it to your heart's content, leaving no regrets, then it truly would be a waste.
Ah, that's exactly right. If you have the time to regret what's past or what's to come, then it's a waste to not enjoy the present. Even as the fireworks stop, the festival ends and summer changes to autumn. As long as we exist, the time for us to meet again will come. I lose. Staring up at the falling fireworks, I absently muttered.
Excuse me? What did you lose?
Isn't that obvious? If there's anything to have lost to, then it would be either this blazing summer or the one by my side. Yeah. I really Wait, he says I love you to her, but not any of the... I'm pissed. I suppose Hisui's was implied with the whole grabbing hand thing while staring at the fireworks, you know. That's a pretty common anime trope. But, like, no one else got it, really? I don't know. Yeah. I really love you, Kohaku-san. This person who will both chide me and forgive me, all with a smile. Kohaku-san caught her breath and was silent. She is not used to anything like this, so being told my feelings so plainly launches her into blushing confusion. And that's one main reason I always lose to her. Kohaku-san, since summer is over, where should we go and what should we do next? I started to ask, but closed my mouth. Pow! A giant flower appeared in the sky. Summer isn't over yet. In an inaudible voice, I said, "For everything that's happened and for everything yet to come, thank you." And so, this story ends here. But it's not that the curtain has fallen. There are still many new moments to come, and more happy times left to build. Even when the festival is over, things go on. So, in the morning, when you open your eyes, a brand new day will be waiting. Oh, that was good. Man. If I had to rank them, I would probably say Akiha and Kohaku are like a really close 1 and 2. With Arcwood being 3rd. Oh man, I love Hisui, but I hated her one, to be honest. Like, we didn't get that much. So even though Hisui's my favorite girl, her summer festival was probably my least favorite. Her and CL's are both. No, I would say I'd say CL's above. CL's summer festival's above hers for sure. I can't believe Hisui got snubbed, so it hurts, but what can you do? Anyway, wait for these credits to end, and then I guess we'll end off. I've been on a bit of a Fate extra kick lately. I still have like 3 episodes worth ready to go. So hopefully I can keep pushing and finish Fate extra soon after, you know, starting it back in what? No, I started it in December of 2021. I think it was like December 28th or something was the first Fate extra part. So yeah, it's been a while, but you know, getting it done. But yeah, God, I love slice of life stuff. I wish there was more of it, man. It just took yeah. And then once Fate Extra's done, I downloaded the English patch fan translation for CCC, so that's gonna have to start that as well. What you got? As Also, I just realized, I know, so there's the one character from Grand Order I've seen. I think it's like what, BB, who looks like, who I guess this is like supposed to be using like Sakura's body, but didn't really look like Sakura. I just put it together that it's because she uses Fate Extra Sakura's look in Grand Order, I think. So yeah, I just put that together the other day. I was like, where have I seen this Sakura model before when I was playing Extra? And I was like, oh wait, there's that one Grand Order character I've seen pictures of. You gonna want me to send you a routing guide for CCC so you can dodge playing New Game Plus? Does it like automatically like lock you onto New Game Plus, or like is like a bug or something? Oh no, route as in like the in-game route. Okay, I see. I thought you were talking about something else. Okay. Interesting. Today's lucky item, Black Cat. No, it's 2 different endings, but one of them has 20 requirements, and if you fail any one requirement, you get locked to the other end. Okay, wow. 20? That's... Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to put a save point down. Oh man, okay. That sounds... I guess not that bad. A couple more for star points when you get to the choice of where to search for Kai. You picked Todoroki last time. So New Game Plus, please pick the other one. It ties into one of New Game Plus durations to actually be unlocked. So essentially, don't go see. Okay, so yeah, just don't go see Rogue Saber. Okay. Actually, okay, hang on, let me open up Notepad. No, I'm probably not even gonna think to look at Notepad, am I? I don't know, I'll just try and remember that. Okay, so yeah, yeah, if there's a routing guide for CCC Meridak that, man, I guess no matter what, there would be spoilers, huh? Because how else would they write it? That one isn't present for new picture scroll style scenes. Alright. So yeah. But yeah, if you want to like just recommend me a guide to use. Also, hang on, wait, what? Okay, wait, never mind. I was so confused. My YouTube like dashboard preview was like showing me on Hisui route still, but I realized I guess it like lagged at some point and it got like 30 minutes behind. I was like, what the hell? Okay. But yeah, I guess if you can recommend me a good guide for CCC so I don't fuck that up, that'd be good. And yeah, so gotta remember snake route, and then when go look for Kaya, don't go to Todoroki, go straight to the fucking other place where she actually is. Got it. Which it works out anyway, because I went to Todoroki the first time and met up with Rogue Saber, so yeah, just check out the other version or side of it. Just makes sense. So I'll try and remember to do that, but anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Thank you guys for hanging out. And that was really nice. If I had to rank them, or we already ranked them, what am I doing? I completely blanked out. Yeah, I'm upset at Hisui's route, or sorry, Hisui's Summer Festival route being so small, and just, yeah. Anyway, let's do it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.